It doesn't determine salvation. The rod of iron and the crown are not to be worshipped. They are accoutrements that are given to us by the King of Kings. And so as family of royalty and as royal lions, though it's our duty to protect those gifts and to have those gifts, you dumbasses. So it is extremely insulting, of course. Okay, yeah. There's clarification now. You can come to the blessing, you will still receive the perfection of the blessing. And even if you can't own a rod of iron or you don't have a crown, you can't have a crown, you will still receive the perfection blessing. But the fact that you don't have kingly crown and rod of iron is gravely insulting before True Father and the altar of God and the nation of China and the kingdom of Chanigu. It's incredibly insulting that you did not prepare that. It's incredibly insulting to the Father who's giving you the blessing. And the mother is standing there and got skewered for you to get the blessing. It's incredibly insulting. It's beyond going beyond unetiquette. To show up there with the hubris and arrogance of wanting all the benefits of royalty without doing the duties of it. It's extremely insulting. In the Bible, for example, Jesus talked about at the banquet, in one of his parables, the banquet, he who is not even dressed for the banquet will be chased out. It's extremely insulting to not have a crown and rod of iron. So yes, you can receive the blessing, but at the same time, you're spitting on true parents. And say, do it for me. I don't need to do it. I don't have duty. You're a piece of shish. You're a piece of arrogant flesh, arrogant, hubristic shish. So are there levels? Yes, there's levels of attendance. Yes, there's levels of respect that you pay to the King of Kings as he gives you the actual most precious accoutrements of his kingdom, the crown of the rod of iron. Yeah, you don't just receive those things, receive the blessing, and just spit out and toss it away. Or show up at a blessing where he says, bring it, and not do it. Okay, yeah, you may be able to sit in the back and receive the blessing like a little punk that you are, an ungrateful piece of shish that you are. But everybody will see you, Spirit will see you, your ancestors will see you, and you'll know that you're a piece of crap. And yeah, your father will still have let you into that banquet, but he'll know, he'll have a bad feeling about you because you've insulted him. Just like any father will have a bad feeling about that child that will go to them, grow with them if they say we're going to go this way, but grudging, but they're bitching, complaining all the time. You know, if you're a parent. Mm-hmm. So is it will you go to hell? Will you lose salvation if you don't bring a crown, rod of iron? No. Will you be a bitch if you don't? Yes. And you can? Yes. Will you be an ass? Yes. Will you be ungrateful, disrespectful, hubristic, arrogant shish that thinks you deserve that kind of blessing and kingship? Yes. That's why bring your fucking rod of iron and your freaking crown. Obviously do it legally. Because that's how you show respect to to the King of Kings and his kingdom. The accoutrements that he's given you. You show respect by honoring what he's given you and demonstrating publicly in front of him that, yes, Father, I have this, I'm protecting it, I'm preserving it, I'm taking care of it. Don't you know that when you give something to your child and they take care of that item, even if it's a car or even if it's a whatever, it's a little computer, you're happy they're taking care of it. Isn't that true? So when you come to the blessing, you bring what true Father, through the second king and three kings I've given you, which is your crown, which you should be taking care of, and your rod of iron, which you should be taking care of, because they've been given to you through that line. And then, of course, have compassion for the brothers and sisters who are in nations where they can't have that, and help them and donate to the Korean church, or go help them in their conferences that are coming up in Japan. Help them so that they can fight for rod of iron ownership and gun rights in their respective countries, which we'll be fighting for probably 2018. We'll be, doing those different things around the world, fighting for worldwide human rights. The right to protect and keep and bear arms. Because that is a right of all kings and queens.